to? Where have you gone to now? You can call me in from now. Call me in.
Yeah, I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself.
Watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories.
When I got into NBA 2K, I was like all in. I made up my life. I was playing 8 to 12 hours a day. With the NBA 2K League, I started off as the color commentary analyst guy to where now I'm the play-by-play voice of the league. I'm in a very happy spot, I would say. I was actually born in England. So at the age of 10, I moved to the Chicagoland area, and we actually ended up in Byron, Illinois. Very small farm town. One of, I think, the more older towns in the area, has a very rich history here. It was definitely a crazy move because it's such a culture difference from going from England, having a different accent, and the way you eat food, the snacks that you eat is so different to everything that's over here. It was actually one of my best friends, Remy. He's the reason I got into the game of NBA 2K specifically. One day he came over, rented a game from a family video that we had, and he says, yeah, this is NBA 2K10. I was like, oh, cool, like, let's play it. I played it one time and immediately was hooked. Me and my neighbor played every single day, searching crew mode, Play Now online, like all these different things. So that's where I started really learning the game of basketball and the ins and outs. And everything that I have learned from like about basketball to this day is all from playing the video game. And from that point on, I mean, I'd go years down the line. I could memorize the starting five of every single NBA roster because I would play so much in the game, and I would actively go watch the actual basketball too. Like, okay, everything is updating day by day. This guy's stats are going up and down. So yeah, it was thanks to 2K10, I feel like the reason I'm in the position now. And then when I actually started saying, oh, there's money prize pools now, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm 13, 14 years old playing in a $2,000 tournament. Sure, sign me up. One of the first basketball games I watched was a Mavericks and Suns game. So that's where I became accustomed to Dirk at the time. All my gamer tags were kind of centered around something to do with like the Mavs, or it was to do with Dirk Nowitzki himself. The name Dirk is always going to be there. Fun fact, when I was going to become a citizen, I was thinking of adding Dirk in as a middle name because I don't have a middle name. I still haven't been able to meet him just yet. But he did get me the signed jersey, which is like #1 prize possession.
Vandy versus Greens. Vandy pulls it back again. Greens gets stunned. Down to the paint he goes. I see a deep midi. No, it's a very early.
It got to about senior year, and that's when I really discovered esports commentary. And when I started watching that and I heard the voices, I was like, I'm going to give this a try. I immediately got done with it. I was like, okay, this isn't for me. Like, I really enjoyed it, but it's like, I did not sound good. But then the reaction I got from the Twitch chat, the Twitter world of, wow, this guy's actually pretty good. So, oh, okay, maybe I'll just, keep doing it.
It was a fun time. It was a fun season. That's what, like, a lot of people, if they don't follow me, I've been up to when we're not broadcasting NBA 2K League games, too.
Back in 2017, I was living in Arizona.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Bucks. For the Indiana Pacers, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Bucks, Pacers, and back in a moment for the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Pacers, Siakam is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
On offense here, the Bucks. And Beasley, here we go. Comes up empty down low. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Middleton. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Indiana ball.
And so here is Indiana. Siakam outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lillard looking around. Makes it off the glass.
And what a move to get into that shot. Lillard using that slick handle he has.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Now here's Lopez following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Lillard over Halliburton, and there's Lillard on the assist by Lopez.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Beasley, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
That play right there is about tenacity. Malik Beasley, a scorer at heart. He wants to go get an N1.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here. The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Giannis no good. Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Halliburton outside. Inside. Nesmith can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
They get the rebound, and it goes down 2 points.
Boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Here's Nembhard. And Halliburton slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Lillard trying to get open as Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. They get it again, and another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
Bucks leading by 7. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Beasley against Halliburton. And he drives in. That one, no good. Giannis with some nice D. For Milwaukee, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Over Beasley. Indiana again missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Middleton. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 7. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Giannis. Great touch on the 16-footer. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers.
They're turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
Here's McConnell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the forts. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old-school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Good on the second free throw. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Here's McConnell, following the score by Damian Lillard. McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. And McConnell gets it to go.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Here's Lillard. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Siakam against Lopez. Here he goes.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Lillard from outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Bucks leading by 6. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Beasley, and it's Lopez in at center. Back to Lillard, and here's Giannis from outside. Good, great play by Lillard to set it up.
3 points.
Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical was open. Toppin on display, rises up with ease.
After the Kumbo, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Indiana. Beasley for 3. Toppin pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Passes it to Lillard. The 3, nailed from 3-point land. Lillard's got 9.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Toppin against Giannis. Toppin passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Here's Beasley. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. 4-point game. And McConnell gets it to go.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. He's checked in for Doug McDermott. Lillard against McConnell. Toppin with the steal. Here's Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
This is his first free throw of the game. And it's tied up with that one.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Lillard against McConnell. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Here's Beasley, and he converts the layup. Beasley's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Here's McConnell. Good work defensively by Lillard. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Halliburton passes to Turner. McConnell with it. Covered by Lillard. A shot by McConnell, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. That one goes in.
And what balance on the finish. Antetokounmpo, such a tough cover for the D.
Here's McConnell. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Lillard against Halliburton. Shots good by Turner.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Beasley. Toppin pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Up again, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Lopez finds Lillard. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Indiana trailing here. And the pass to Toppin. Over Giannis. And there's Toppin on the assist by McConnell. 6 points for Obi Toppin.
Now, Obi Toppin has a high release point because of the size. So the mid-range, yeah, that's good.
And Lillard kicks to Beasley. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Turner. Back to McConnell. Unloads from 9. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Giannis with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Pacers trail by 6.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Beasley. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And, Shaq, what did you see out there?
The offensive game plan was right on point. They came out focused, great execution. If they play with that level of organization in the second half, they could smooth sail away.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Give it up for him.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Milwaukee with it. We'll be topping out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now here's Lopez. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile. I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Lillard outside. Over Halliburton. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Toppin. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 8. Giannis outside. And stolen by Siakam. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. And Indiana making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring, Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Lopez. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Assist from
Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Now, here's Siakam. Still scoreless. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Beasley. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Nembhard. Lopez covering. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. From 17 feet out, Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's good from the top of the key. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Indiana moving it around. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Bucks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Beasley outside. And the 3 off target.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Bucket is good. That's 10 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Lillard bounce pass. Middleton inside the 3-point line. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And it's Neesmith in for Doug McDermott. Pacers trail by 10. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Halliburton against Giannis. Shot left block. Puts the move on. Here's Siakam. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Siakam's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Lillard against Halliburton. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The offensive rebound, Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Halliburton outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Poked away. Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Pacers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 7, setting the floor for the Bucks. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. Here's Nembhard. Now here's Nesmith. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Tries from 10, and he gets it to go. Giannis has got 19 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Turner for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Offensive rebound. And Middleton kicks to Beasley. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 6. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Lillard. Second chance shot. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. And the Pacers another 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith.
He's off on the first. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
A steal. Here's Nesmith. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. McConnell against Lillard. Over McConnell. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in. McConnell's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Siakam, good.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Turner for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's Bucks trail by 4. Here's Beasley. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
The assist.
Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Indiana now. This run now up to 13-2. Timeout called the Pacers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Nembhard. He sinks the 11-footer. Nembhard's got 9 points here in the second half.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
You mentioned the size difference. There was a lot working against him in that matchup, but he still comes through big in the clutch.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket for Middleton. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Turner, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Lillard against McConnell. And that one, good. Lillard's got 19 points.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise on.
And finished off by Siakam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. And that one is off. Good D by Siakam. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers.
Checking in for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Lillard always commits to his shot, so he sticks with it despite the foul and gets it off.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. free throw is good from Lillard.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Haliburton.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What we know about Tyrese Haliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. For 3, Middleton drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
At the line for the Bucks, Chris Middleton.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And Middleton has proven to be clutch before. Not the guy you want to foul in close games.
And they go to the intentional foul.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. And now we've got the intentional foul.
4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Haliburton.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Nembhard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
At the line, for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard.